I've been seeing a lot of conversation about CultureCon recently, and some people said it was fire, some people had the best time of their life, and others said it was messy and disorganized, and that it was really hard to network. And as a conference enthusiast, I've been to Digilog Day, I've been to RevoltWorld. This is my second time at CultureCon. I've been to Envision Fest both the years, just last year and this year as well. This is my take on how I felt about CultureCon this year. So if you don't know what CultureCon is what a lot of people call the HBCU for Black creatives, and it's a place to show up, stand out, take space, and link up. And that was actually the theme, take space, this year. But this year, it received a lot of pushback, and it came from how hard it was to actually network and how disorganized it felt. So I'm gonna compare this to RevoltWorld, and if you haven't seen that video on my YouTube, go watch it later on, because I feel like that is how you throw a Black conference. And this is not to down CultureCon. I had a great time. I'm in just about everybody's video because I was in the middle dancing. So I had a great time, but there are some things that we need to talk about and some critiques that I have, so let's get into it. First off, RevoltWorld gave the stage to the creatives. CultureCon kind of separated regular attendees from the panelists and the influencers, so it felt gatekept, and I get completely why they did that, but it didn't feel inclusive. If you wanted to stand out, you basically had to do that through your fit or through your energy. My group, we ended up being like the stars of the function part on the Sunday because of our energy. But at RevoltWorld, you had everything. You had a fashion show, chop karaoke, basketball tournaments, a 2K competition, a cosplay contest, the Derek Milano experience where they had an audience member produce something with him, the mixology competition, artist showcases, on top of all the brand activation. And on top of that, T.I.'s son Messiah was walking around with his guitar. Lance Gross was in the mixology competition, passing people shots and taking shots with them. Saucy Santana was rolling through the crowd. Like, it didn't feel like there was a hierarchy. We were all one. Oh, and also for Chop Karaoke, like, you could sign up and be brought on stage for Chop Karaoke. Like, they made it very immersive and interactive. CultureCon it didn't really do much of that. They didn't really have many things like that where you could be interactive. 2, networking. RevoltWorld was way more intentional about networking. Okay, so this was a big one because everyone was talking about networking. CultureCon had a we met in real life room for creatives to connect, which was a great idea, but low-key awkward in execution. Not everyone can just walk up to strangers and pitch themselves. And here's the thing, you don't make genuine connections by selling yourself as a product. You connect when you find common ground, and Revolt had that. And when you wanted to pitch yourself to people, you had office hours. You had actual appointments with professionals in your field, whether it be marketing, gaming, sports, finance, health administration, music, tech, whatever it may be. They had something for it all, like wellness, like everything, events, like. And fun fact, I actually got into CultureCon free last year because of who I met in my office hours at RevoltWorld last year. 3, the ticketing value and incentives. RevoltWorld gave real incentives for higher tier ticket holders. So CultureCon's VIP experience was very underwhelming, as I was told. It was basically a lounge with a DJ and complimentary drinks in a roped off section, which to me sounds like you're paying extra to feel important, because everyone I talked to said that there was really nothing happening in there. Meanwhile, at RevoltWorld, general admission was free. So let's start there. You already had access to everything that was there that I mentioned, which was way more than CultureCon had, and for free. And if you did buy a higher tier ticket, it enhanced your experience instead of separating it. I had a priority ticket, and it came with perks that made sense. I was in the front row for panels. I was closer to the stage for performances. I could take the shuttle straight from the entrance to the campus. It felt like RevoltWorld rewarded you for investing in the experience and not just the status. This does not mean CultureCon was bad. I genuinely had a great time. I met a group of people who became my friends. We've talked every day since, and we started already planning trips, and we had a whole adventure that day. Like, we had a whole adventure. So I'll say this, CultureCon is what you make it. If you're gonna go as yourself, not as your brand. Don't try to over network, just be real, have fun, and bring your energy. And if you're shy, go with a group of people who make you feel comfortable, because trust me, it's not about what you do, it's about who you're with. And one thing about CultureCon, if you're gonna go and you want to network, be ready to stand out. Like, you have to wear the most outrageous thing so people will come up to you, so you will get the opportunities, so you will shine in that way. Even if it means being the loudest in the room, because that's how you get seen.